Taking it over to NC State, man, incredible. Just take it down, number one. Notre Dame, and the guy that was right there courtside, he's at there every game courtside doing the color commentating for the Wolfpack Network, man. And a friend of the show, national champion. Welcome back to the show, Ernie Myers. Ernie, what's going on, brother?
Good morning, my friend.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
We're doing great.
Man, thank you for coming on. I know it's a lot been going over in Raleigh, man, and I know your voice is kind of hoarse, but hey, man, just talk. Hey, Ernie, again, I listen to you all the time. First of all, you do a very good job, man.
Yes, an awesome job.
Hey, you bring.
Thank you. I'm like the hype man, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You are the hype man. You can hear this hype man on 88.1 FM.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, man, you bring the hype. But just talk about yesterday. Just talk about it.
Man, yesterday was unbelievable. I've never been in Reynolds Coliseum and seen a game like that. I played some big games there and we knocked down a couple of number one teams when I was in school. But that game with the double overtime and last second shot to take it into overtime by Notre Dame, and the crowd it just reminded me of Reynolds of old. The crowd was amazing, the students, and you had game day there, and it was on a national stage. It was a beautiful game to watch.
Wow. Good stuff.
So we are talking to Ernie Myers. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts on what was the strategy going into this game that you saw, any adjustments made?
Well, I mean, it was defense and transition offense. I mean, to score 104 points, it's never been done on a number one team in women's basketball before. So, it was defense, it was transition, it was 21 lead changes in the game. I mean, it was just so much drama in the game. When I was calling it, I just could not believe that, the way the game was going on. But I thought the Wolfpack had to contain Notre Dame. They had so many weapons. They have Hidalgo, they have Miles, they have Citron. All of those are first-round WNBA players. And Westphal. I mean, they had a lot of offense. So, they played Hidalgo to the left. So she still had 26 points. But in the double, in both overtimes, she did not score.
That's right.
So,
Okay.
So, it was just a lot of drama. Hidalgo and Zoe Brooks were AAU teammates. New Jersey, and Hidalgo is this national figure, and Zoe Brooks, she was a McDonald's All-American as well, and she took on the challenge of it wasn't one against one because it was a team. All five starters scored in double figures. And Sanaya Rivers almost had a triple-double in that game as well. And Isaiah James is just...
Oh, my God. She's phenomenal. She's so
We're going to talk about her, man, definitely. But we're talking to Ernie Myers, who is the women's basketball color broadcaster, man. Make sure you check him out. So, Ernie, it's interesting coming to this game. Obviously, everybody was saying, and me included, to be totally honest with you, that Notre Dame had the best backcourt, in women's basketball, one of the best. But I think yesterday... that people may have to change that tune a little bit. Talk about.
I don't know.
I think our backcourt heard all that noise.
I think you did.
I think Zoe Brooks heard it. I think Sanaya Rivers heard it. I think Isaiah James heard that, and all the game day hosts picked Notre Dame to win the game, and so Reynolds is a magical place, man. When you. I think of games back in the day, or the way this team won when they beat Connecticut last year.
That's right.
Sanaya Rivers had 30 points. I mean, they were ranked number 2 in the country last year at the time that the Wolfpack beat them. But this team will just not quit, man. Westmore, he coached these young ladies up and had them in a position to win the game, and gave them supreme confidence to get out there and. Our young big player from Sweden.
6'2".
Tilda Trieger came up. She had 19 points and 9 rebounds. I mean, it was just a stellar effort by the Wolfpack. I mean, I just thought that they, kept Citron in check for the most part during the first half because she only scored 2 points in the first half. Yeah. And you're not going to stop Hidalgo and you're not going to stop Miles. I mean, they're still great players, but the other two players and that other player, King, she was pretty good.
She was.
She's good.
Pitt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was a good ball player. She was getting offensive rebounds. Yeah, she was getting those 50-50 balls and going up in the paint. But this team would just not lose, and the crowd would not let them lose.
That's awesome.
And they came out really hard, and they just kept fighting. And this is how you. And Coach said this, Coach Westmore. This is how you follow up a Final Four appearance last year.
Exactly.
You come back and you put on a performance like this in front of the whole country.
That's right. And that's a good segue to the question I was going to ask you, Ernie, on just how proud you are of these young ladies. I know that you're very close to them, and thinking of last year on that run to the Final Four, and then coming into this year, it was like the expectation. I remember us interviewing, me interviewing Westmore, and he was talking about, wait and see, because people thought because, Mimi Collins was gone, River Baldwin, he lost a lot of his big girls on the inside, that, the expectation was that I think it was like number 6, I believe, in the ACC. So tell me a little bit about how proud you are of these ladies and how they've been able to overcome that from last year.
Oh, yeah. They lost a lot with Mimi and River Baldwin, but Coach has coached them up, and the staff is unbelievable. They really work hard with these young women, and they put them in a position to win. And we lost an inside player, and Tilda Trieger. She's looking like the big smile right now.
Yes.
She's looking like a Kunane, a young Kunane in the middle early, and so her development. And she was supposed to be a perimeter player. I mean, you saw it. In the game yesterday, she knocked down a 3-point shot. She's comfortable. She's comfortable shooting that 3-point shot. I mean, and she walled up and played defense and blocked shots, and for her to play the way she played in a game like that on national TV says a lot about the coaching staff and the development. She's getting stronger, and it's just coaching. It really is. It's really coaching, and when I'm in the scout rooms with Coach Westmore, he's he lets these players know what they need to do, what they can do, what the other players going to do. He wants to defend the game and run the game, and the players are taking notes.
Yeah, right.
And it's just it's beautiful to watch, man. It's beautiful to watch a great coach and Coach Westmore.
Oh man,
that's right.
Again, we're talking to Ernie Myers, who does the color commentator for Wolfpack women's basketball. By the way, Ernie, one of our listeners, of course, we had this thing out on YouTube. They said that you did a great job on Learfield yesterday with Andrew Sanders, man. He said they rather listen to you than anybody else when the Wolfpack are playing. So
awesome.
shout out to you.
Yeah, I mean, that's thank you very much. I mean, my partner, Andrew Sanders, is, he lets me, go wild sometimes, and I try not to talk over the play-by-play guy, and we make a good team. And he's a Wolfpack alum, and we're not supposed to care if you're professional, right?
But sometimes you can't help it though.
Right, you can't.
Yeah. When you have my background and Andrew, and he went to NC State as well, we really want the team to win. We care if they win or not. And we're around these young players, and they trust us, and they allow us to, I'm there to hype them up. I see how hard they work on a day-to-day basis, practice, and, when we're on the road with them, giving them confidence and, and what they do, and try to, accentuate all the positives of their game and make it exciting for the fans.
That's awesome. We're talking to Ernie Myers. So you got a couple games left, and then it's time for the ACC tournament. Any thoughts going into the tournament?
Well, after a game like they had yesterday, now you play, Wake Forest you still have, and you got SMU on the road in Dallas, so you just got to continue to play. Sometimes after a game like that, you get a little let down, and you can't you can't let down now. You got to keep your foot on the pedal.
That's right.
And keep going. And I know Coach Moore is telling his team that, hey, yeah, that was a great win, but we still got Wake Forest coming in on Thursday, and we got to fly out to Dallas. And going into the AC tournament, they're in good territory. They're in second place.
Yeah.
In ACC, so they're not going to be there on the first day.
Yes.
They played themselves into a great position in the ACC tournament and the NCAA tournament to host.
Yeah, exactly,
That's
man.
right.
Well, Ernie, man, I reached out to you right when the game was over and just to congratulate you guys. And
I was going to call you guys. I said, Pam, I want to come on tomorrow.
You can come anytime.
Yeah.
I wanted to be there.
I
I
text you,
couldn't be there.
And you text me.
Great
minds think alike.
Hey, man, but congratulations. Keep the party going, man. We appreciate listening to you, man. Keep doing the great job you're doing, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'm having a great time, and I appreciate you having me on, and thanks a lot, and continued success to the show.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you, Ernie.
Take
See
care,
you at
brother.
the